think it's safe to say it is officially first ice here on the Mississippi River. The time is here. I've been waiting all year for this. River's locked up, backwaters are safe, and finally I can get out here and not have to drive so far north to find ice. I'd say in the last week it went from open water to around 4 inches of ice. Of course, if you're not familiar with the area, please spud bar, safety equipment, and just don't go out there without checking the ice first. The last thing you want to do is fall through. I'm excited. I've got this whole little area to myself today. I've got a buddy a little farther down. The nice thing about the river is there's really just a little bit of everything. Could come out here and catch panfish, could catch walleye, pike, dogfish. You really never know. But it's officially the start of the 2024 ice fishing season. So I'm gonna drill some holes, I'm gonna start fishing, and hopefully I can start the year off with some giant fish. I'm gonna start out with this little gold micro dinner bell. Give this a try for a little bit, see if the fish like it. We'll start out with this, see if we can't get some panfish to start off the day. You know you're shopping local when your bait comes in Zinn containers. Put a couple of these on the hook to start out, drop it down. See what we got lurking down there. I've seen a few marks so far. We're sitting in 7 feet of water. This whole area over here is all 1 foot, and it drops down to a hole that's about 6 or 7 feet. We're gonna see here. Can't pull one of these fish off bottom. There we go. Alright. Starting it off with a nice perch. I'm guessing that might be what most of these marks are. Not a giant, but definitely not a little guy. Beautiful fish. Drop right back down. Seen about 3 or 4 fish that size come through. Wasn't sure if they were perch or little panfish. See if we can't get another one here. There we go. Second species of the day, little bass. This is what I love about the river. Never know what you're gonna catch. We've got perch, we've got bass. I'll fish this hole for a little longer. The best thing you can really do on the river is just move around. Catch a few fish at each hole, move on to the next one. Usually if you do it like that, you can pretty much consistently catch fish all day long. See if I can't get a sunny here. I'm surprised that wasn't the first fish I caught. Usually most of them are just sunnies, little perch, few bass. Then come around sunset, you do get the crappie and walleye. Wouldn't be surprised if I find a pike back here too. There we go. Species number 3 for the day. Nice little sunny. Nothing small either. Most of these fish are definitely quality fish. Beautiful little one too. I'm gonna go try a different spot. Spend maybe 10 minutes at this hole. Caught a few fish. So I'm gonna go try a spot a little bit down and see if I can't find some fish down there. Move down to a different part of the river here, trying some deeper water. My whole entire screen is just filled with fish. They're everywhere. There's got to be at least 15 fish under me. Seems like deeper water might be the ticket. Only part about this spot I'm not the biggest fan of is it's right on the side of the highway. Definitely a good area though. I'm gonna see if I can get one of these guys to bite. That whole area right there is all just different fish. Just piled up, suspended. I'm gonna drop a little farther down. See if any of these fish closer to bottom are hungry. I've got fish pretty much everywhere at all the depths. Just gotta hope they're hungry. As soon as I got here, I found some fish that were just laying on the ice. Pretty disappointing to see, still alive too. If you're gonna keep fish, don't just leave them on the ice and forget about them. Throw them in a bucket, otherwise pretty much killing fish for no reason. Hey, there we go. First crappie of the day. Species number 4 too. Really hitting the multi-species, which is exactly why I'm out here. Not a giant, but definitely a nice fish. You can't complain with beauties like this. Okay, alright. I'm hoping all these marks down here are not the same size. Fun to catch, just not exactly what I'm looking for. Still just a bunch of fish here. Definitely seems like deeper you go, the more fish you find. And hopefully we can get that walleye. It's about the only fish right now that I really want to catch that I haven't. Wouldn't mind a pike too. Just got a feeling if I do hook one, it's just gonna bite me right off. A couple high suspended fish up here. I'm gonna see if I can get one of these guys to bite. Here we go, he's coming right up to it. Okay. Alright, I might have to switch holes. This one seems to just have really little guys. See you later, buddy. Could try closer to bottom. Maybe these bigger fish are just hugging right up on bottom. Just can't really exactly see where bottom is here. Feels like a little nicer one. It's an upsize, that's for sure. Alright, buddy. I'm starting to think farther fish on bottom, the closer they are to bottom, the bigger they are. Almost seems like the smaller fish are higher up, bigger fish are pretty much right on bottom or maybe a couple feet off. I'm just glad to be catching fish. First day out in the backwaters, finally froze. Definitely not the only people out here, but there's lots of fish to be caught, and definitely some nice ones. Feels like a better fish. Look at that. That's definitely a chunky one. After about 10 or 15 really little guys, finally got a nice chunky one. Beautiful fish. Nice that I don't have to move holes. Just stay in the same hole and there's just fish everywhere. Right there's my bottom, and pretty much all the way up is just fish. Decent one, decent one, decent one. Either a small one or just farther away from the transducer. Looks like a Christmas tree. They're just everywhere down there. I'm gonna get dropped right back down. Sorry if the audio is pretty bad, guys. It's a good spot, just right next to the highway. Always cool spots like that, though. Don't gotta go far to find fish. Let's drop right back down and see what we get next. We've got about an hour left until that sun goes down. It's starting to just creep below those trees down there. So I think for the rest of the night, I'm gonna send down some flags, put down some bigger baits, and see if I can end the night with some giant fish. I know this area's got big bass, pike, walleye, so I think my best chance is to try some bigger baits for the last hour of the night. See if I can't find the fish I came out here for. I've got a camera down on this bait here with a fathead. Hopefully if we do get a big fish to come through, you guys should be able to see it. I'm gonna send down another flag for my buddy with a sucker minnow on it. In a little bit deeper water, try some different stuff, try some different baits. See if I can't catch the giant fish I'm out here for. Honestly, I'd even take a jumbo perch at this point. I'm gonna send down the other flag, wait around a little bit, jig some spoons, and just hope these flags go up. I'm gonna try some jigging in 20 feet of water. I have my spoon tipped with a minnow, so hopefully don't have to deal with too many little fish. See if I can find some of the bigger ones down here. Big crappie, decent bass, maybe even big sunnies. I could definitely see eating this minnow. Got a lot of marks down there. Let's see if any of them are hungry. What do we got here? First flag of the day. Oh, nice bass. Oh, I'm tangled on the... Oh, he popped off. Oh man, got tangled on the camera. First fish on the flag. This fathead was only down for maybe 10 or 15 minutes. Really nice looking bass. Sadly got wrapped around the camera and pulled the hook. Just happy to see some bigger fish. Hopefully we got that eat on camera. I'm gonna send this guy right back down here and see if I can't get another one. There he is. There we go. Beautiful little crappie. Not a giant, but definitely not a little guy. Had to persuade him a little bit to bite. Beautiful fish. Nice little sunset crappie. Gorgeous one. Alright, buddy. Nice to see some better fish. Seems like we're maybe 15 minutes until sunset. The sun is just going down now. All those panfish went away. I think most of the bass went away. So it should be just crappie down here. See if we can't catch a few more of them. Oh, nice gill. First fish I've seen in probably 15 or 20 minutes, sadly. Thought it was going to be mostly crappie after the sun went down, but definitely take some gills. Fishing slowed down, which is kind of what's to be expected when the sun goes down. Still a couple beautiful fish coming through. Just not what I was really hoping for. The sun has set. It is getting dark out here. I'd say we've got maybe 10 or 15 minutes of light left. So I'll keep jigging around. I'm really hoping as it starts to get really dark out here, might be able to get one of those flags to go off. Either the fathead or the sucker minnow. I just can't believe not even a crappie has taken that fathead. Who knows? We've still got time. Stay out here for 15 more minutes. Jig around for a little bit. See if I can pull something on bottom. Otherwise, I'm going to get packed up, head on home, and my plan is to possibly ice camp this tomorrow, depending on the ice conditions. For now, let's see if I can't get one more fish here quick. There is one down there. Let's see if I can get him to come up here. There we go. Oh, jeez. You are just a baby. Alright, popped right off. Really little guy. Maybe 5-incher. It's weird. Usually once it gets dark like this, it is mostly crappie. Rarely do I catch panfish after sunset. Can't complain. Just glad to be catching fish today. I think it's about time to call it a night. The sun is set and it is absolutely gorgeous out here tonight. Nice and calm, beautiful sunset. Just a great way to end the night. We caught a whole bunch of fish, caught some nice ones. I'm honestly just surprised. My flags didn't go off more. Really thought I'd end the night with at least one walleye, but that's just fishing. Sometimes you catch them, sometimes you don't. I'm just glad to be on some safe ice this early in the year. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I appreciate all the support. I'm gonna head out of here, get editing on this video to have it out for you guys tomorrow, and if all goes well, I'll be back here tomorrow doing some ice camping. As long as the ice is safe, I'll check it in the morning, see what's going on, and if I can get an early ice camping video, that would be incredible. Thanks for watching. Until I see you guys in the next one. Peace out.